crashed between her toes. Sand built the coastline. She tight-roped yesterday to her back. Facing tomorrow with the Panamanian sun set in the most black of her mouth, full of clumsy English, rickety on her Spanish tongue, shuffling Caribbean accent marks inconspicuously. She blended in Jamaica, where Cuba gave her the sun. She spoke clumsy too in Canada. West Indian camouflaged her Panama, invisible mistress of the skies, toggling West Indian syntax, translucent at the border. In full masquerade, my grandmothers were dream catchers. Hopscotching countries, jumping identity double dutch, watching greener shades of brown grass darken every time she landed behind a language barrier. She clutched yesterday's tongue under today's image, exercising her phonetics to flip acrobatic English easy for her. Foreign tongue was Spanish in Jamaica, Jamaican in Canada, Canadian in New York, reaching for citizenship, red taped out of range with immigration on her heels until her last breath evaporated above Los Angeles, as black as planned. Her maple-leaf colored children sifted, accent-free, obscured behind Jamaica. Panama was blindfolded, monolingual. My tongue now rolls as rickety as her English did 3 countries before, one cold shoulder ago. Latin America recognized me no more than Jamaica did, called me American boy. Under breath, over unbroken speech patterns lost in translation, I felt invisible, while visibly in neither command of enough Spanish nor patois to correct the secrets hiding her inside me, undetectable even in death. She lives around the border of my eye, while I, tongues away from the language she learned to speak in the New York of my tongue, 2 generations away, and I swear I'm in the dark of this dance hall. Multiple Spanish reggae tones mocking the star-spangled portion of my red, black, and green footwork. Fall drum beat chuckled at me, this collage of a woman. Tildes between her locks and patois flowing from Latin roots when she smiled. She smiled me still. When she spoke me speechless and somehow made me homesick for a place I had never been. Thank you very much, everybody. You ready for the next poem? Let me hear you say, yeah. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping even more. Vasito, Blanco. Keep clapping to the next one.
So like, one thing my mom always told me is you gotta finish your breakfast. And when you leave your house, you don't finish your breakfast, you're forced to eat food outside. And the food outside is not always good for you. So, everybody wants to eat. But I think who invented the fork? Like, how did you know 4 points could pick up pork? Like, growing up, using your mom meant you was a dog or too small for sports. Never made sense, but I couldn't see past the court. Everybody wants to eat is the expression, but can I teach y'all a lesson? Eating shouldn't be the goal. We should learn how to cook like that's the weapon. Breakfast the most important meal of the day because it starts the inception. Too many young minds out here half-stepping the lessons, walking in this world with no direction. It's called a mind frame because it's a mind game. From the day you was born, you got to watch what makes your mind change. You got a dollar mind with a penny grind because you only see life for the dollar signs. But let's get back to the lesson. From the age of 0 to 7, that's your membrane. That you didn't care if your friends changed. You were just trying to color while drinking Kool-Aid, but you was exposed to big chains in the game. Seeing your pops get jumped at 6 made you refrain. They worked so hard after the age of 7 to give you the lessons on how to be an adolescent, but they ain't get the message. If you never finished the eggs off your plate, or wonder why Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z hairline was never straight, I understand why you eat so late. Because you never valued a hot plate that only come from that love place. And I ain't talking about soul food, how you trade the gospel for chicken and waffles. I'm saying you left your mind on the table. Looking for everything in this world that will leave you stable. Stomach on E, no wonder why your brain ain't on fleek. See, the food from breakfast could taste so reckless when you eat it for lunch trying to fulfill the message. Pancake is the love while syrup is the trust. Egg is the plug while bacon is the drug. Cheese the personality, when it spoils, it shows you reality. You see, breakfast is like stretching. You can still play your game, but you'll never know what your best is. So many of us never finished our breakfast. Looking for our first meal in this world that will leave you breathless. So eating what they gave you became your preference. You only know a hungry life, so teaching people how to eat is your only advice. You see, hunger creates depression. That's why crabs pull down their best friend, even they know where they're heading. A boiling pot seems like heaven when you're walking this world going through depression. Well, breakfast time is over. But never hurt to look over your shoulder and see the breakfast you left cold trying to be bold in this world that drank its Folgers. So I think it's about time that we start thinking about the breakfast that our kids is going digging so they never go hungry while thinking about how to change this world that we live in. Oh, finish your breakfast. Pong. Dreams, man, I got goals. I don't got time to sleep to acquire this fantasy. I made a plan to flee from everything I don't want to be, because I refuse to be in the lost and found of this world's sympathy. I can see in their eyes when I tell them gonna be free. Either you spread your wings or you lie in your sorrow. Talking about everything you say you're gonna do tomorrow or next week or next year. Yo, why do we waste so much time because of fear? They brainwash you to think that 8 hours of sleep is proper care. That's the lie they tell you. You keep saying life ain't fair. See, life ain't sweet, but it ain't bitter either. Kids just want to play with their toys, but they catching seizures. Rappers drinking lean, shaking out the Holy Ghost, waking up with fevers. So keep sleeping if you want. As you become a fiend to the drug they call being a human being. Your body's just real estate for your soul. Once you realize that, you can never get old, but you got to ask yourself, why do you spend more money on gold than you do on your goals? Only look to the Most High when you're at an all-time low. Ask for seeds, but never plant them to grow. You got dreams, I got goals. I love sleep, but it's related to death. So I'd rather meditate when my brain is manifesting a check. So I could build a community center, teach these kids how to stay out of debt. And how going to school for tech is your best bet. Dreams are fairy tales that lie to the truth. Find your purpose on this earth and gotta make a dream out of you. Be intentional with your gift and be careful with your mercy. Some of the best lessons in life I learned from the people that hurt me. So keep sleeping if you want. You're gonna spend your whole life using 14 when your teacher asks for 12 size font. And make sure you double space, save some room for the mistakes, and try to hand them before it's too late. Dreams last forever, but goals have a date. Dreams last forever, but goals have a date. Poem.
And about putting your hands up and putting your hands up, he learned from his father, Pampa. Now Pampa, he would lean into the drum and he would lean into the stance, but not Daddy, because he was a lefty, like his mother. We call her Chele. We also call her every man's weakness. A woman whose full-time job it was to care for her husband so that by the time he came home from work, he had enough patience left in him to sit grandchildren on lap and teach and play and play and teach. First rhythm, first dance, right foot out, first stance, right foot out, lean in, but not Daddy, because he led with his left. And sometimes when he left, he didn't come back until well after we were asleep. Well after we had gotten full of arroz con pollo y ensalada. Well after my grandfather, the drum and the fight. And my daddy said he would never be too far. And Daddy was right. And I led with my right, because when Daddy was gone, it's like when morning came, the music never stopped. Even at breakfast. The crunch of cornflakes and the sound of Telemundo would do this weird dance, and sometimes Chele would pour her coffee into her cereal and it would make this weird pop, almost like the break of the drum or the bone. Jab, jab, strong hand. My daddy said if you hit the right stance, you could kill a man. Make his nose kiss his brain. So if I ever danced with a man, it would be my choice. And if I ever danced with a man and I chose not to kill him, that would be my choice also. Daddy said, let her swing wildly, it'll leave her face open, and if you don't open up her face, you might as well not come home. Daddy would say, do you know who we are? The Falus of Bayamwen, Puerto Rico. Daddy would say, do you know who we are? The Falus of Senegal, West Africa. We've been dancing off colonization. Been holding secrets in this basement, lacing up gloves. My daddy would pop you till you had no choice but to put your hands up, but not Chele. She loved differently. She loved with her hands down. And she gave that to Daddy. But they ain't never danced though. 'Cause it didn't matter that Chele was his mother. Chele is Pampa's wife. And there are rules to love. And there are rules to salsa. You dance with the one who brung you, and while Chele and Pampa, they flew over here together. You dance with your partner. And while I was always my daddy's.
Okay. Woo! Y'all feel that? Y'all feeling that? Y'all feel that?
Yeah. You know, it's June.
It's June and it's Pride Month, no Sade.
Exactly.
Do the walk.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm really enjoying Red Hook Fest.
Yes, I am enjoying Red Hook Fest.
I am enjoying Red Hook Fest.
I've been coming to this for a couple of years now.
We are enjoying the Red Hook Fest very much.
Yes, I am enjoying Red Hook Fest. Yeah, I'm like a Red Hook Fest so far. Yeah, it's good. Events like Red Hook Fest is important to get the community together, to show all the great stuff that's happening in the community, and it's just fun.
Because they bring the community together. They're important to see people, to be seen, and to just share culture and the necessity of art.
Events like this are extremely important so that it brings out the members of the community. We're able to give back, have them participate, learn about the things that we do and what we're here for.
I think events like this is important because it brings the community closer and creates a kind of almost like a safe environment for everyone to get to know each other more. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's important for the kids, you know, to see different cultures getting along, getting together. Just, community working together.
We were just discussing how we thought it was so nice there was voguing going on, and it's important to have events where people can come together, especially can congregate outside and remember that we all exist together, especially in such a technological driven world.
Yeah, and it's important for the kids, I think. Look at how much fun they're having. Well, I feel like, events, especially during this month, events like this are important because you want to get all the community together and get to know about other communities as well. And I think showing voguing and stuff is real cool. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's a real fun community. So.